When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. So North Carolina's offense will have the opening possession of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continued to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pocket breaking down. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away.
He's got it along the sideline. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Agbana. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Sparks. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle. It's Agbana. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Using his legs, it's Agbana. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Punts it out of the air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Clemson is quick to the line. Wants to go up top. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Clemson. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Tar Heels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Agbana. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the outside. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
23, North Carolina, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Defense in press coverage. They're going to go to the air on 30 short. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
23, North Carolina, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is how do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running.
He lets one fly deep. Grabs it inside the tag. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Clemson. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Safe little shovel pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Fry. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. That's caught. It's Farrell. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting...
Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
51, North Carolina, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good at... trenches so far.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking for space. It's Fry. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. We reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead.
Clemson, 59. North Carolina, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Takes the easy one to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Buying some time. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Going deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Oh, he dropped picked it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The give as they work on that clock. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand, able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Gonna run it. It's Agbana. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short game.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Flips it out to the back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offense.